What's poppin', my Pokemon trainer friends and family all over the world? Welcome back to another Pokemon adventure. Now today, I'm going to showcase some of the final Mountain Cup battles that I did now that the pay-to-play league is open and the Little Cup. But let's hop into these battles. Fight! And yes, you guys are seeing correctly. This trainer, who has the same pants as me, went in with, I don't know, rank level 1 Pokemon. I don't know, guys. That's why I lumped in ranks 9 and 10. So jumping into this battle, my opponent surrenders. That was a good lead for them, but they surrendered. I have no idea what's going on. This is why I lumped in ranks 9 and 10, because you guys know I'm trying to showcase each and every rank as I rank up. And yeah, a lot of people were quitting. So let's jump into this battle. Does this opponent want to give up as well? But they do not. They're staying in. So I do swap in my Whiscash up against their Whiscash. And this is probably going to be a Blizzard, which it is. So I do shield it up. And I'm going to bait. I'm going to bait the Blizzard to see if I can take a shield. And then hopefully we can get to our own Blizzard. So I do get the bait. And we do get to the Blizzard before they can. Now, does this take the last shield or do they let it go? They actually let it go. And it does a lot of damage. Now, I think I'm okay letting it go through as well, because I do want to save a shield, and I think we can get to a Mud Bomb before they can, which we do. This should be taking out their Whiscash and getting it out of the way, because I am running Lycanroc, and Lycanroc does not want to see Whiscash. So here, I do think I bring in Lycanroc, and I like that shiny, man. I don't have the shiny Lycanroc. I'm not even sure if it is... If the shiny is available. I gotta double check, but I like the shiny, man. That blue color is nice. Now my opponent has an Empoleon in the back, and this is no bueno for Chuck. This is pretty much GG's, because Empoleon resists all of Alola Ninetales charge moves. And even if we hit it with like multiple Dazzling Gleams, it'll take maybe like 2 Dazzling Gleams to KO it, but there's no way we're going to be able to get to the Dazzling Gleam. My opponent is going to outpace us to the Hydro Cannon, and this is gonna bang. Take us out. GG's, homie. Well played. Well played indeed. And jumping into this next battle, we catch another Whiscash on the lead. I'm not surprised in the slightest. So I do safe swap into the Alola Ninetales, and my opponent stays in. They're staying in, so they must be pretty weak to Alola Ninetales in the back, because they're taking a while to switch out. But they actually bring in a Diggersby, so my opponent is weak to Alola Ninetales in the back. And they bring in the Diggersby, but they did hesitate to bring it in. Now I am going to shield up the Fire Punch, because I know that we can actually outpace this Diggersby. We're ahead on energy, and Alola Ninetales is a beast. So we should be able to outpace the Diggersby, and we do. We get to another Weather Ball. This is going to take it out or take its last shield. We take the last shield, and at this moment, I'm also going to match shields. We see MP tied there, so I'm going to match shields because I have a lot of energy on Ninetales. We get to another Weather Ball. This is going to take out the Diggersby, and then we're going to win Switch. So now I got Switch, and they bring in that Whiscash, but Alola Ninetales is so tanky. She's a tanky girl. Beautiful tanky girl. It's not enough. It's not enough. So I do bring in the Whiscash, and my opponent did hesitate right there. They hesitated to bring in the Cradily, which actually let us get to the Blizzard. And this is going to one-shot that Cradily. Bang. One-shot KO. They bring in their Whiscash back in. And even a Blizzard will still not KO this tanky fish. This tanky fish right here. We're going to actually get to our Blizzard. And this is just going to charge up that Kamehameha. Bang. Knock out that Cradily. GG's, homie. Well played. Well played indeed. And now jumping into this next battle, which I think is the final battle of this set of rank 9. We catch another negative lead up against the Escavalier here. So all I'm going to do is just debuff it. Lycanroc has to just do something. We're going to double shield it because my backline doesn't really want to go up against it. And I kind of want to get to another Psychic Fangs here. And we could probably win or take their shield. And we are going to take the shield. But they are extremely debuffed, so I can actually bring in the Whiscash here and completely Mud Shot down. They do get to a drill run, and we are able to mudshot it down. And they actually have a wall rain in the back, so this is not looking very good. Because wall rain is going to be able to beat Whiscash. But we do get to a mud bomb before going down. So this is going to do some chip damage. And then do I bring in... Oh no, we're actually able to get to back-to-back mud bombs. Yo, and so I don't even know why they shielded there. And then I do bring in the Alolan Ninetales, and we still got a shield. So I got to be careful with the Earthquake. I'm actually going to let this go through, which is just an Icicle Spear. Now, can we get to the Dazzling Gleam before they get to a charge move? We cannot. And I am going to use the shield here. And it's another Icicle Spear. So I can't believe I actually shielded that up. I overfarmed just a little bit, and then I throw the Dazzling Gleam here. This should be taking out the Wall Rain. And they have a Marsh Stomp in the back. So this is not looking very good. If it's a Sludge, we're going to go down. If it's a Mud Bomb, we're going to survive, and it is a Mud Bomb. We actually get to the Dazzling Gleam, but I don't think this is going to be enough. Because Marsh Stomp is going to be able to get to another... Yep. They get to another charge move on 1 HP and a Dream. And they take us out. GG's, homie. Well played. Well played indeed. And we get 3 wins and 2 losses in rank 9. And two of those wins were, I don't know, kind of cheated wins, because one of my opponents backed out. Another one of my opponents brought in unevolved level 1 Pokemon. I don't know. It was weird. That's why I am lumping in ranks 9 and 10. I know I've been making every video of every single rank, 1 video at a time, which is why it's taking me a while to level up to Ace. But in this video, I am going to lump in ranks 9 and 10. So here's rank 10. Let's jump into it. I am leading Gligar. And with this team, I am going with Lucario, Quagsire, and Gligar. And by the way, guys, these were some of my early Mountain Cup videos. I saved these for this moment. And see, another opponent backs out, and we take the win. GG's, homie. Well played. And let's jump into this next battle. We catch another positive lead up against the Stunfisk. And let's see if I can finish my train of thought from what I was saying, guys. I saved these battles for this moment. I know they're a little bit late. These are Mountain Cup battles, but I did hold off on these because the Master League is now in effect. Master League and Little Cup. And they're both, I don't know, kind of boring, I guess. The Master League is pay to play. And a lot of us say that. It's free. You can play as long as you have the Pokemon that, you know, to battle in competitively if you want to rank up and things like that. But in order to get that, you need, like, I don't know, you need to raid a lot. You need Dialgas. You need Excel candies. It's a little bit too much for a lot of us. And I have a team for the Master League, but it's not the team that I have is more for like the Premier Cup. So yeah, I was holding off on these battles for this moment so that I can actually have some videos to upload. And I got some other ones that I do want to showcase as well, like another tournament that I wasn't able to upload because, I don't know, some things were happening. So I wasn't able to upload this other tournament that I have, but I might upload it sometime this week while the Master League and Little Cup are in effect. But yeah, let's get back into these videos. Lucario here, I'm just going to undercharge the power-up punch. That way I can get a couple of more counters in on the Lapras. And they are going to bring in that Stunfisk, and I am going to shield up. I'm going to shield up the Mud Bomb, and I think, I'm going to get off another power-up punch. I thought I was going to farm it down, but yeah, this is a good play. We actually take their other shield, and I'm going to shield up as well. It's all up to Lucario at this moment, and Quagsire would have been able to handle that Stunfisk as well, but Lucario is going to hit it with that power-up punch, take it out. GG's, homie. Well played. GG's. And now jumping into this next battle here, we catch a negative lead up against the Whiscash, and I mean, we're going to be able to just get these Nice Lashes off. Hopefully we can get a boost, but I doubt it. I don't think I ever got the boost in any of these battles with Gligar. And the Whiscash is just going to get to the Blizzard. And I'm going to let it go because I don't want to risk getting baited. And there it is, the Blizzard. It takes us out. And I am going to bring in Quagsire here. And I forgot to put Earthquake on my Quagsire. And I actually think my Lucario is also running Bullet Punch at this time. And both of those mistakes are going to cost me later down in some of these battles, you guys will see that Lucario without counter, in this meta at least, was not very good. And I was only running Bullet Punch. I forgot why. I think there was like another tournament or meta that I was using Lucario with Bullet Punch, and I never TM'd it back to counter. So I do think right now my Lucario at this moment is using Bullet Punch, and Quagsire does not have Earthquake. So I'm going to bring in the Lucario, and yup, we're running Bullet Punch here, and they have a Registeel in the back. This is exactly where counter would have been effective. And I think after this battle, I actually go and take Bullet Punch off of Lucario, because I think that's the reason it cost me this battle here. And I think it's this one. But now we're just going to ramp up these Bullet Punches, I guess, with the Power Up Punch. And my opponent doesn't have to shield anything. It's Power Up Punch. And counters are... I don't have counter. So we're not threatening at all to the Registeel. And then they do bring in the Diggersby. And like I said, counter would have been so good here. And this is just throwing salt on the wound in my face, because I didn't have counter. I had Bullet Punch. And they're actually just going to get a Fire Punch off and just take us out. And then Mudshot down my Quagsire. And at this moment, I went and I TM'd Bullet Punch off of Lucario. And now jumping into this next battle, we catch another negative lead, I guess. We are going to be able to just hit him with the Night Slashes, and hopefully we can get the boost. Can we get the Night Slash boost? We do not. And this is no bueno for Chuck. This is not a very good matchup for Gligar, especially once the Skarmory is able to get to a charge move. And then they're over farming at this moment. And are they running Steel Wing? Actually can't tell. Oh, they are. Wait. Yeah, they're running Steel Wing, which I think in this meta was pretty good. Steel Wing. I think that's why we're actually going to be able to get to another Night Slash. Yeah, if they were running Air Slash, it would have been game over for Gligar. And we actually take a shield, so that's good for us. I am going to bring in Lucario, and I am going to shield, but I am running counter now. So the counter did go through, and we should be able to just one more knock that Steel Bird out of the sky. What do they have in the back? They have a Whiscash, and I'm going to go straight for the Shadow Ball. I'm not going to bait. Hopefully they think that it's a bait. Kamehameha! Bang! We actually get the Whiscash, and then I swap in Quagsire to soak up this damage. So that was a very good play on my part. We take the Mud Bomb. What do they have in the back? It's a Stunfisk, and I forgot to TM away Sludge Bomb for Earthquake. Or maybe Stone Edge. I don't know which one, but I forgot to TM away to get Earthquake. And I am going to bait. Do they want to shield it up? They actually let it go. And man, you're a madman. You are a madman, opponent. Whoever you are, for not shielding that up. That could have been an Earthquake. And so now at this moment, I am just going to get off these Stone Edges. And so there it is. And I'm hoping that I could take a shield here and then bring in Lucario to sweep up. If I can take the shield, I'm going to immediately switch. I don't take the shield, but I do bring in Lucario. And the Whiscash is low enough that we're actually able to counter it down. And we take the win. And I'm telling you, that's why counter is one of the best moves in Pokemon Go. GG's, homie. Well played. And now jumping into this next battle, we catch another Whiscash on the lead. Story of my life. Algorithm at its finest. But either way, I'm just going to stay in here. I don't want to switch out because I don't want to get hard countered. So I'm going to stay in here with Gligar and just get a whole bunch of Night Slashes off before I get taken out by the Blizzard. And again, I'm not going to shield up because I don't want to risk getting baited by the Whiscash. So does my opponent bait us? They actually do bait us, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's why I don't shield up the Gligar when I catch the Whiscash on the lead, because of the fear of getting baited. I was going to let Whiscash go down either way. Then I am going to bring in Quagsire. That way we can start farming up on energy. And then, I don't know, just take it out with a Sludge Bomb maybe. Because I kept forgetting to TM away Earthquake. And so I'm just going to go for the Stone Edge. This should definitely be able to take enough to take out the Whiscash. And what do they have in the back? They have a Frostlass. And this is looking good. There's some hope for us. If they have a Steel in the back, we'll be able to win with Lucario. They actually let that go. They actually let that go. I have no idea why. And they actually have a Escavalier in the back. So things are looking up. If we can just start getting They still don't even shield up. We're actually, oh, we're not able to get to it. So this is not looking good. This is no bueno for Chuck. We're gonna have to mud shot down. I can't risk throwing any charge moves, so I'm actually gonna attempt to mud shot down the Escavalier by using both of my shields. Can we mud shot it down before they get to a charge move? We do! We mud shot it down and they go down with 2 shields. GG's, homie. Well played. That was a crazy game. Well played. Well played indeed. And shout out to all the Pokemon trainers that I did go up against in this battle from rank 9 and 10. And that is going to do it for this video, guys. We get 4 wins, 1 loss. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you all in the next one, in the battlefield or in the ring. Ding, ding. Peace out, my fellow Pokemon trainers.